Classroom organization is important to an educator because it helps prevent chaos in the classroom. It is important to establish routines and procedures for undergoing each school day. Organizing a classroom helps keep out clutter and keep students focused. When students know where everything needs to be, then they can be responsible for cleaning and putting away anything they need in the classroom. It is also important to establish an area where their finished or unfinished work needs to be placed. By establishing these areas, it creates a welcoming and simple environment for the students. It is also important for the educator to remain organized as well. The educator is a role model and must show the students the importance of staying organized so that the class runs smoothly. It is important to establish classroom rules from the very beginning. Students need to understand what is expected from them from the teacher. It is also important that students realize that they need to respect each other as well as their teacher. In order for students to know the rules, teachers must discuss these rules with their students. It is also helpful when a teacher places posters of rules around the classroom. Since science classrooms also have labs, posting lab rules is essential for students so that they can understand that the rules for lab are set in place for their protection. I plan on placing posters around the classroom so that students will have a constant reminder of what is expected from them. I will also go over lab rules before every lab to ensure that students know the rules of lab safety and etiquette. It is also important to let the students know what the consequences are for breaking these rules. Students should know what will happen if they disobey any of these rules. Classroom management is extremely important for an educator, and it begins with being able to keep the behavior of the students under control. Seating arrangements are another way that a teacher can positively manage a classroom. Placing students with bad eyesight in the back of the room is just one small issue that can occur. I believe that placing students in groups helps the students to learn. By having the ability to discuss questions with their peers, the students may be able to understand the lesson better. Placing a struggling student next to a student that is not having trouble can also be beneficial because that gives the students a chance to help each other. The combination of all of these topics discussed are essential components of creating a positive environment. When students know what is expected, they will often rise to the occasion. An educator can help ensure this by providing a caring environment and making themselves available to the students. It is important for the students to realize that the classroom is a family and we want all of them to succeed. By showing students that their teacher, as well as their peers, care about them, the teacher is establishing a positive environment. When the student feels comfortable and safe in the classroom, they will be more open to learning.